humble, be better.
Remind me of the games we were I know it's become somewhat cliche.
I mean, I love the movie. They were number one on the roster, but are they going to get it?
Some of their parts.
Not saying, are they going to? Because when the competitor build up the playoffs, they better do it.
Yo, MP, think you can sign a pair of your new shoes for my kid?
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. So the opening lineup for the Heat, the wingmen, it's Hero and Butler. Andre Ayton out there with Adebayo. And it's Holmes in at the 1. And for the 76ers, McDaniels is out there with Stockton. And there's Monk. And there's Embiid. And it's Maxey in at the 1 spot. And still so much, Greg, to learn about these teams. When do we get a sense of a team's true identity?
Well, not this early in the season. I'd say at least a quarter of the way through it. That's when you kind of get a sense of a squad's chemistry.
And so the tip-off, it's Miami. Outside Butler. Holmes with a screen on Stockton. Butler passes to Adebayo. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Here's Philadelphia. Outside, Maxey. Passes it to McDaniels. In the corner, it's Monk. Just 5 on the clock. Uncovered and good that time.
Well, you can see Monk's growth in operating in the pick and roll, getting better at taking advantage of what's available.
Holmes kicks to Hero. Holmes with a screen on Monk. Shot's good by Hero.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And there's the pass to McDaniels. Now here's Embiid. Over Adebayo. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Boston Celtics. And a wide open look for Hero. And the 3 ball is good. Hero's got 5.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
Embiid against Adebayo. Fires it up. Great D that time from Adebayo.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Holmes with it. Now guarded by Monk. Pass to Ayton. Outside, Hero. A 3-pointer, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Stockton with no one around him. From outside, off the mark. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. So when we're talking about team identities, Greg, what would you say is the Miami Heat's identity?
Tough-nosed, aggressive, and hard-working. That's what attracted guys like Jimmy Butler here in the first place. And that's the style of ball they want to continue playing.
Here's Embiid. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. McDaniels passes to Embiid. Over Adebayo. Embiid's shot is good. Embiid's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Butler. To Holmes. Pass to Adebayo. Rebound by the 76ers. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
And, you know, with two teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is important.
Clark, the Sixers proposing to build a new arena by 2031 in the Fashion District area of City Center in Philadelphia.
And, you know, Kevin, currently all this city's major sports teams play in the sports complex here in South Philly. The Sixers are hoping for their own building in the center of things.
Butler on the way. Passes it to Ayton. Driving inside. Here's Holmes. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. 4-point game.
Yeah, you know Monk can shoot it, but it's really critical that he continue to develop as a passer, and nice to see him making a good pass like that.
And here are the Heat now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Holmes finds Hero. Back to Holmes. Oh, Ayton in position. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. Number one, the Heat.
You know, they went through stretches when they just didn't miss from beyond the arc. I mean, that carried them right to the top of that list.
The 76ers leading by 6. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. Monk for 3.
And it adds so much to Hero's value when he's out there contesting shots. That's the activity they want to see.
In the corner, Holmes with it. Ayton. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Now the 76ers with it. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. The shot by Monk is no good. Maxey against Holmes. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Daniels, he's checked in for Miami.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Adebayo. Last season, he played outstanding. Averaged about 13 points a game last season, 11 rebounds, and 3 assists. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
Now here's Ayton. Still without a basket. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Butler passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And Butler's so proficient at running the pick and roll. Excellent at taking what the defense gives him. And he gets those passes around defenders quite sweetly.
Here's Maxey. Last game with 30 points.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
Here's Daniels. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. Maxey looking it over. Monk against Hero. For the 3. The shot by Monk is no good. The Heat trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession. Changing it up here. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Daniels, also the natural out there, and it's Vezenkov in at the 5. Now here's Vucevic. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Springer can't get it to go. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the natural in the last outing against Detroit had a huge game. He had 56 points, and his passing was a cut above, with a ton of assists on the night. Those were video game numbers he put up in that last game. Boy, it had the league abuzz. We'll see what he's got in store tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And it's Vucevic missing.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Here's Holmes, and Holmes throws it down. And Greg, when you think of the titans of the game, the biggest players of all time in terms of what they did and how they did it, some of the greatest ever to play, MP's name sits right there among them.
Most fans would be hard-pressed to not say that about MP. And Kevin, you can argue where he belongs on a list of the greatest players ever, but there is no argument about whether he belongs.
The 76ers leading by 13. Holmes with the steal. A solo fast break. A second chance effort. And with the rebound.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Here's Maxey. And it's Miami with the rebound. Vezenkov's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And hard not to love a young guy like Tyrese Maxey, who has such a great attitude.
Boy, I love the way he plays, Greg. He's effervescent in his approach. Plays with great speed and pace and fearlessness. He's got a readiness to him and a workmanlike approach that bodes well for him the rest of his career. I think he's a potential all-star, and he delivers in just about any situation he's put in.
And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Here's Mann after the made shot from Holmes. Here's Vucevic. Rebound by the Heat. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Daniels kicks to Holmes. And last postseason, Greg, MP eliminating the team his grandfather Chuck used to play for.
MP most likely has a soft spot in his heart for him, but that doesn't mean he'll take it easy. Clearly, that wasn't the case with the way he was able to dispatch him.
The Heat making a switch here. Boucher is checked in.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
With the teardrop, Maxey grabs the miss. The 76ers leading by 11. Here's Mann. And they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Bam Adebayo is checked in for Daniels. Outside, Hero. Here's the three. Shot clock at 6. Buries it from three-point range. Hero's got 6 in the quarter.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
And the 76ers call time here. Trendon Watford's checked in for Philadelphia. Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. You take a look at Holmes, 3rd in assists and a great leader.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Philadelphia leading by 10. Now, here's Monk. 9 points in the game so far, and it goes down 2 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now, here's Holmes. This game, an incredible scoring display for him. There's Hero with the 3, and the Heat, another 3.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
Jacks up a 3, and that one's good. Maxey's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Big time answer by Maxey. Boy, was he dialed in there.
Holmes passes to Hero. To Holmes, and Holmes throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Here's Monk after the Heat pick up 2. Here's Embiid. Last game he had 28 points. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Adebayo. Holmes with it. Maxey covering. And it's Holmes off the drive. Rebound by the 76ers. Watford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
Butler, he's checked in for the Heat. Now Monk. 9 points in the game so far. Over Adebayo. The shot by Monk is no good. Holmes against Monk. 7-foot shot. That misses off the backboard.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Here's Maxey. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Heat trail by 11. Takes a shot at the elbow. Holmes, good. 8 points for the natural.
Butler, a team-first guy willing to dish that rock all the time.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
And Philadelphia making a change here. McDaniels checked in. Daniels, he's checked in for Miami. Here's Embiid. McDaniels kicks to Maxey. The pass to Embiid. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Embiid is unstoppable, just too strong for the defense, no matter what they throw at him.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, You've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Now Maxey. After the missed three from Holmes. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Off target from the wing.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Stolen by Stockton. Maxey against Holmes. Maxey passes to Embiid. Outside for Stockton. Another miss by Philadelphia. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Down by 12. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Well, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
Here's Hackett. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. The Heat making a switch here. Boucher is checked in. Philadelphia leading by 12. Maxey finds Embiid. And here's Stockton. 76ers moving the ball around. Embiid against Adebayo. And Adebayo sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
6 to shoot. Pass to McDaniels. Now, here's Monk. This one for 3. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
You've got to be up on Monk all the time. I mean, even when the pass has not gotten to him yet, you need to be there before it arrives because he's ready to let it go when he catches it.
Now, here's Holmes. On the wing, Daniels. With the drive, Miami again turning it over.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Embiid. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 23 points a game, 11 rebounds, and 3 assists. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
And the Heat making a change here. McNeil's checked in. The Heat trail by 15.
How about Joel Embiid? A high-risk, high-reward pick turns into a superstar.
Yeah, that's well said, Greg. I mean, he sat out 2 years before even seeing the NBA court. Sustained a foot injury before being drafted. Persevered through that. And is now one of the most dominant big men and players in the game.
Maxey against Holmes. Another miss by Philadelphia. Miami's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Now, here's McDaniels. He's got 7. Holmes against Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots it up. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out. But it looks like they're putting it together right now.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Holmes. Off target from outside. The 76ers leading by 7. In the corner, it's Stockton. To the inside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Love the way Embiid knows how to play with force down low. which in turn makes the defense get physical with him.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Adebayo with the screen on Maxey. Holmes passes to Adebayo. Embiid with the steal. Here's McDaniels. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Butler against Stockton. Butler passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Impressive at using the pick and roll. Ayton slips well to the basket after setting that screen.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Welcome. All right, guys, let's break it down. It has not been the ideal start for the Miami Heat. Now, Shaq, you once said that all the real big men are extinct because you killed them off.
That would be a correctamundo.
Wait, time out. Aren't you a police officer? So shouldn't you place yourself under arrest for that?
Kenny, that's a little thing we call metaphor.
Moving on. In that first half of basketball, things are looking pretty good for the 76ers.
Obviously, the bench gave them a...
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And it's the 76ers with the ball. And this game is done. They'll be off to Orlando, and they'll take on the Magic. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Maxey out there with Monk. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Stockton in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Butler after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Holmes, and that one is good. Holmes got 13.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Embiid. Over Adebayo. Miami grabs the miss. Holmes got rebound number 5 here tonight.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure. But unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
The 76ers leading by 6. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Tyrese Maxey's 6 a.m. workouts give him an edge. His motto, I prepare in front of nobody to perform in front of thousands. He says he's done 3 workouts before someone else even opens their eyes to prepare to work out. He said, I feel like that creates a psychological advantage when I step on the court. I have no reason to fear anybody. Kevin?
No reason at all. Hey, thanks, D.A.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Pass to McDaniels. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. In close, Embiid gets it to fall.
You know, with his size and offensive versatility, the defense really has its hands full with Embiid.
Holmes passes to Ayton. Now here's Adebayo. Guarded by Embiid. The shot by Adebayo, no good. And so Stockton will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Leading by 5. Maxey kicks to Monk. Embiid sets the pick for Monk. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Monk's got 14 points for the game.
Boy, once Monk finds his rhythm, he wants to let it go as much as possible, and he's capable of heating up fast.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Embiid wide open. Nailed from three-point land.
And defensively, these guys are looking for answers since halftime. They've seen disjointed and out of sync. They have got to get back that rhythm defensively.
Now here's Butler. 9 points in the game so far. Puts it up from 12. The shot by Adebayo, no good. The 76ers leading by 8. Monk kicks to Maxey. The 3-ball. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Just such strength on these finishes. When you foul Ayton, you really have to hit him to prevent the basket.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Maxey passes to Embiid. Launches it. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
Monk against Holmes. Ayton a screen on Monk. Holmes passes to Ayton. And he banks in the layup. And now just a 3-point 76ers lead.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
McDaniels kicks to Stockton. Pass to Embiid. And it's Miami with the rebound. Ayton finds Holmes. For the tie. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 8. That shot wide open. Embiid's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the 76ers. To the paint. The kick outside to Butler. Butler off a pick from Holmes. And Butler, here we go, over Stockton. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Jimmy Butler.
And this is Jimmy's sweet spot. He loves finding room to shoot that mid-range jumper.
Maxey against Holmes. Takes the 3. Maxey, no good.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
And Holmes throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Timeout called the 76ers.
Let's keep it up.
Mann's checked in for Monk.
A moment to check out DeAndre Ayton here. Coming off a terrific season, and he was such a reliable option offensively, finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
And getting back to the fact that he led the league in rebounding, you know how hard that is? What a tremendous asset to the team. Down low, here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Dropping the hammer. That's why Embiid looks to get deep inside position.
To the middle, here's Holmes, and he finishes nicely on the layup. 25 points for the Naturals.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Embiid's shot is good.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, Hero. He's got 16. Here's the hook. And Butler with a nice bucket inside. Butler's got 13.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Maxey. 8 points for him. And here's Embiid. Embiid with a screen on Hero. Clock at 4. And Joel Embiid again. Embiid's got 16 points here in the second half.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Here's Hero. And it's Adebayo in the corner. And the Heat, another three.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
And, you know, guys, that kind of offensive efficiency really keeps a lot of pressure on the opponent, and that's part of why the lead is what it is.
Now, here's Holmes. After the miss from Joel Embiid. At the break in the action, we've got a chance now to look at last year's top rebounders. DeAndre Ayton is number 1.
And, you know, he took a lot of pride in being at the top of that rebounding list. When all was said and done, he was a man among boys.
Both free throws good from Holmes. The 76ers trail by 4. Outside, Maxey. Now the pass to Embiid. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's now 26 points for Joel Embiid.
Well, Maxey continues improving as a facilitator, finding these opportunities to get the ball moving.
Butler finds Holmes. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And you can tolerate gaffes like...
Call time here. There's 42 seconds left here in the third quarter. The dish to Daniels. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Daniels has got the lead up to 5 now for the Heat. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Vucevic to the pass to Mann. Here's Vucevic. Shoots from the block. And he hits the jumper for 2. Vucevic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They have not attempted as many threes here in the second half, which I'm scratching my head about. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Holmes. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Heat have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
Here's Watford. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Miami ahead, up 5. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Daniels out there with the natural. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Vezenkov in at the 4 spot.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Heat. On Saturday, they're off to Oklahoma City to face off with the Thunder. Then on Monday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana. Pass to Vezenkov. Kicks it to Daniels. Pass to Holmes. A 3. And with the rebound. Mann's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Drains the jumper to finish the break. The Heat leading by 5. Holmes, that's a screen. And there's the drive. Here's Vezenkov. Passes it to Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Runchich, he's covered by Daniels. And the pass to Carter. 3-pointer. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Javon Carter. That's his first foul. All Reed's checked in for Philadelphia. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Daniels passes to Adebayo. Shoots over Vucevic. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Carter outside. There's a screen. Pass to Mann. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep 3. He doesn't hit that one.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure he'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Chris Boucher's checked in for the Heat. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Holmes. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Now here's Embiid. And Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots. Oh, great ball movement there.
Philadelphia with the ball after the 3-pointer from Holmes. Mann passes to Embiid. Inside. Pass to Mann. It's picked off. And now here comes Daniels leading the break. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Stockton's checked in for the 76ers. Malik Monk comes in for Carter. And Miami also making a switch. Ayton, he's checked in for Chris Boucher. Now, here's Monk to the left wing. And they double up Embiid. Here's Ayton, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Embiid, nice jump shot from the top of the key. Embiid's got 28 points for the game.
And you know what? He's shaken off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Holmes with it, now guarded by Monk. Daniels with it. Back to Holmes. There's the triple. And with the rebound. Mann's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Stockton with a screen on Ayton. Here's Mann. It's hauled in by the Heat. Ayton's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's Jaquez. Passes to Ayton. Releases. Hits the jump hook. Ayton's got 4 this quarter.
And the all-around offensive game Ayton has is just fantastic. Capable of scoring in many different ways.
The pass to Mann. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Embiid. The putback. And it's Ayton with the rebound. The Heat leading by 18. Pass to Holmes. 3-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper. Holmes got 42 in the game.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Here's Mann. He's covered by Daniels.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Holmes against Monk. Now Daniels. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. The 76ers making a switch here. Maxi's checked in. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for the Heat. Here's Maxey. We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these 2-game, like, baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time.
Now, here's Holmes. After the miss from Joel Embiid. Clock at 6. And that one, good. Holmes got 44.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. McDaniels, he's checked in for Trendon Watford. The Heat also with a sub. Heroes checked in. Here's Holmes. Passes it to Ayton. 5 to shoot. Hero from long range. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hero's got 21 in the game.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now, here's Monk. And it's in there. Embiid's got 32 points in the game.
Embiid is a big man, tall, wide, and deep. And because of this, he's so good at shielding off defenders.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Now here's Embiid. Back to Maxey. Screen by McDaniel. Goes up from the top of the key. Again, Philadelphia.
No hesitation there from Maxey. Confident in that jumper, as he should be.
Miami leading by 23. Back to Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
So it's Philadelphia now. Now, here's Maxey. Clark, I'm not sure there's been another era in the NBA with so many fantastic passers at every position.
Yeah, you know, I think it's a function of what we saw going back into the 80s with Bird and Magic and how they shared the ball and were such great passers. Then you had another group of outstanding playmakers at the point guard spot and on the wings. So now centers at this particular stage in the game's evolution are playmakers, excellent passers, and are players that teams can run their offense through. So I think it's just been kind of a natural evolution because of the skill level of all players when it comes to passing. Boy, they're doing really good work at the free throw line this half. I think that bodes well for their chances to close this game out.
Holmes against Maxey. There's the pass to Embiid. The baseline J. And it's Miami with the rebound. Holmes got 7 rebounds in the game. Drives to the hoop. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Now, here's McDaniels. Back to Embiid. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Good on the triple. Maxey's got 10 points in just the second half.
You got to get out on that if you're the defender. Maxey is very capable from beyond the arc.
And the shot goes in.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Stockton's shot is off. Miami's on 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. To the paint from the left block. And that one is off. Some solid defense from Maxey. And the Natural's going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Philadelphia has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Maxey passes to Embiid. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. 34 points for Joel Embiid.
Love the confidence from Joel. He gets the ball and knows exactly what he's going to do with it before he gets it.
Pass to McNeil. And the NBA last season, Clark, setting records in attendance. Fans are pouring into the arenas on a nightly basis.
Well, it's a great game. I mean, you and I are biased, Kevin. We love the NBA. I played in it. You've broadcasted for a long time. But I do think there's another element, not just the excellence of the players, but the parity that exists now. There are a lot more teams that are playoff worthy, and that keeps them and I think their fans engaged as well.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Heat.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the Natural.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Now Winslow, after the missed three from Holmes, 4 on the shot clock. And another one.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next.
This weekend, we're taking our dog to a park.
Great effort. Nicely done.